lovely people. This is a little bit of an impromptu Monday morning vlog video. I tend to do my car vlogs where I just kind of have you facing outwards to look at the scenery and chat at you at the same time. I tend to do those once a month, kind of like as a catch-up kind of video, but the camera's not in there. But the road I usually go, the country roads I usually go, oh, that looks really wobbly, sorry. I don't know which bit I can tighten up for this. I'll have to see how it goes. The country road that I usually go down has been shut, like the access to it, so I can't even kind of get to it and go a different way. So I'm going to have to go on the motorway to work, and I thought, oh, that would be, although it's not very exciting, I appreciate it is a different route, so I thought that I would take you along for the ride. I haven't been this way for so long, maybe nearly a year, I think, so don't worry, I won't get lost because it is just one straight road virtually, but yeah, I thought I would take you along with me. So the weather was quite nice at the weekend. Did you all have a good weekend? What have you all been up to? Drop me down in the comments, let me know. You know that I do love to catch up with you all. That person's looking at me, I thought I knew them. I didn't wave though, just in case. It's difficult for me to chat to you because I say things in my what I wore this week, and that's probably, if you want to follow me and what I'm doing, that's the best one, because that's sort of like a day by day what I'm doing, where I'm going. This weekend I was supposed to have had a busy weekend. I was supposed to have gone out with a girlfriend to a local pub where a band was playing on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday I was going to have my third date. And Saturday, I just don't know what happened to me. I don't know what came over me. I was really looking forward to it all week, and I had a shower, I curled my hair, put my makeup on, chose what I was going to wear, got it on, put my jewellery on, put my perfume on, and then I couldn't go. I just had this massive kind of declining confidence, and I couldn't go. I've never experienced anything like that before. I'm relating it to my narcissistic abuse. I can't think what else it would be. I am quite a confident person. I'm not a very loud person, like those people you hear if you're in a pub or in a bar or something, and you can hear them and they're laughing and they're talking. I'm not one of those. I'm quite quiet in myself, but I'm also quietly confident, if you like. So yeah, I just don't know what happened, and I didn't go, and I pretty much went to bed and had a cry. My son was out as well, so I didn't have anyone around me. Yeah, and I was just so disappointed, and I feel like I let a friend down, and it was just shit. So I hope that doesn't happen again to me. And then the next day, the Sunday, which was yesterday for me. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video up, but maybe even tomorrow. You don't care, do you? I get all my days pickled up now because I try and talk to you like I'm talking to you on the day, and I don't know why I bother doing that. But so yesterday I went out on my third date. We went into Marlow, we had a little look around, and then we went for an early dinner, and then we went for there's like an Italian bakery, and we went for like a little bit of Italian cake-ness, and that was really, really nice. The dating, I'm only dating one person. The dating's going really well. He seems like such a lovely boy, and yeah, so looking forward to our next date, which isn't going to be until next Saturday, I don't think, which, you know, will be a week. But I'm quite enjoying that, rather than, you know, with a narcissist, they love bomb you with words and messages, and they need to hook you in fast before you realise what they are. I sent my son a one of those meme things the other day that said nobody falls in love as fast as a narcissist looking for somewhere to live. Let's just pause there for a minute. We all know who I'm talking about, so yeah, very apt, very, very apt. But yeah, so having someone who's just goes slow and takes each day as it comes, it's it's really refreshing, you know. It's just nice. It's just nice to have someone that doesn't want something from you and just wants to spend their time with you. That's everything's good at the moment. I don't want to say too much and jinx it. So right now we're on the M4. We're on the M4 westbound, and we are on at junction 8-9. I don't know why we've got a double figure junction, but we just have. We're currently cruising at 81. I suppose I shouldn't say that. We'd be going faster if this fecking van would get out of my way. Should I be really bad and give them a flash on a Monday morning? I don't know why people do that. I don't know why they hang out in a lane. I always get over, but not Mr. Grey Van in front of me. He's obviously going to work. There's another speed camera down here, so I know there's always two before I got off for work, so yeah, knobhead. So yeah, M4's flowing quite easily today. Unless there's an accident, it's gonna, because it's school holidays, so it makes they say it doesn't, but it makes such a vast difference. Oh, there's the speed camera. I see you, baby. Makes such a huge difference to traffic. It really does. And I don't even go during school time. You know, I leave home at 7:30, so there shouldn't be that many school kids about at that time of the day. But yeah, I can notice it. Right now I'm in the wrong lane and I need to get over. Right. Might have to just pop in here and annoy that person. There we go. So yeah, I'm only one junction up to go to work. I'm on junction 8-9, and this is junction 10 of the M4 heading to the A329. The reason I stopped going this way is because of the 329. The M4 was always okay. I mean, even if it's going really slow, it still moves. But this 329, it used to be good, and I don't know, maybe further up, if they've done something. I don't know. I don't really know their road, but it's always nose to tail. It used to be really good. I don't know if they can't be doing roadworks. It would take forever. And we go over this road when we go the other way to work. But yeah, I chose not to go this way anymore because it was always so slow. The country roads are a bit more of a direct route, but they also always seem to be moving. So that's my choice. But like I say, I went to go somewhere yesterday and the whole road was closed. So usually there's a couple of different roads I could go on to get to where I want to be, but I couldn't even get to that point to make that choice. So I'm coming on the M4. What else can I tell you? Lewis was moaning this morning. Apparently my dad came into his room at 3 a.m. and woke him up to tell him that next door's house was on fire. It wasn't. He does this a lot. Like he comes down and woke me up telling me that there were bees in his room, like a swarm of bees, and could I hear them? And I couldn't because they weren't there. So I don't know what to do. You know, it's hard to kind of have a word with him. It's not like he's doing it on purpose, but obviously Lewis and I have got to get up for work, so we can't be being woken up at 3 a.m. This road's actually not too bad now. Usually I'd be in queuing traffic. I reckon that's to do with the school as well. I used to know this road. This is a really potholey road. I don't know if you can see it, or you might be able to feel it with the camera jiggly jaggling, but I used to know where to drift out so that I avoided it all, but now I can't remember. Right, let's have a little go up here. I also don't go on motorways because I can't control myself and I always drive too fast. I know it's bad, but it's easier if I'm on the country roads. Come on, move over there. There we go, people. I'm going to be into work super early. Not that it matters because I've got to go to Tesco's anyway, so yeah. I need to get... Lewis has decided he's going on a chicken and vegetable diet. He's done it before, and then he gets one whiff of a McDonald's and he's off again. So the trouble with Lewis is he doesn't eat badly. He just, his meals aren't bad, but he likes you know, sweets. He likes really sugary sweets and chocolate and things like that. And that's where, if he was to want to look to lose weight, that's what he needs to cut out, but he doesn't want to hear that. So he's back onto chicken and broccoli. We'll see. I'm gonna get a cooked chicken today when I go into Tesco's, and I haven't got any broccoli either, so I will pick some of that up. And he can have that for his dinner tonight. He always was a really good eater. His dad, is such a picky eater. He only liked chips and roast potatoes. He didn't like mash or new potatoes or anything like that. He only liked peas and carrots. He just was so difficult to eat, and he didn't like he didn't like spaghetti, he didn't like noodles, he didn't like anything like that. So I was determined with Lewis that I wasn't going to have an eater like that, and he's not. He was eating like chicken korma when he was 18 months old, and he loves all vegetables. So he's a really good eater. He did, because of his autism, he was a little bit weird at some points, you know, and I say weird, I know autistic people aren't weird, I've got one of my very own, but what I mean is he didn't like food that touched each other on the plate and stuff like that. So he used to not like what he called a mixed up dinner, so anything like a casserole or a stew, he just used to blow his mind. He couldn't cope with that because it was all mixed up together, it was all jumbled up, so he didn't enjoy that. But he's not as bad now. He will have stuff touching on the plate. It got so I used to give him loads of little sauces, so he'd have his roast potatoes on one and his meat on and things like that. But now, I mean, he's 24 now, so he's a lot better. Bless his little heart. So yes, so that's why I've got to go into Tesco's anyway this morning. I prefer to get into work early. I can't actually physically get in. Sometimes I have to sit outside for 25 minutes, which is a proper ball ache. But I'd rather get into the town earlier than be stuck in traffic and things like that. It makes me stressed, so I'd rather just get in and decompress sat outside. I've started a little new routine because I do like a coffee, like a Costa or something, and they're expensive. I think a medium one's $3.90, and buy that every day. I just think it's too much, you know, it's just too much. So what I do now is I have got I always had a little Dolce Gusto coffee machine, and I really like their cappuccinos. They're really like authentic tasting, not the skinny ones. Do not buy the skinny ones. They are just vile. I can't even drink that. But so what I'm doing is I've got a little travel cup, and I take one to work now for my first thing in the morning coffee. What's going on? Oh, I think there's roadworks. See, this is why I don't come this way. The lights have changed. I'm just having a swig of the said coffee. The lights have changed and we're not going anywhere. Are we moving? I'm not going to move up. I'm not going to be that person that gets stuck in the junction. Oh, I think I'm going to be all right. Don't panic, we're all right. It's really muggy today. It's already, oh, what time is it? It's 3 minutes past 8 and it's already 17.5 degrees here. I'm feeling boiling. I might have to put my fan's on 5. Stick it on 6. Just have to cool myself down a bit. Feel a bit boiling. There's a speed camera here, but as we're not going very fast at all, that'll be absolutely fine. Oh, someone getting out of their van down there. Oh, what's he doing? I don't think you can see it from where you are. Oh, that's interesting. I just looked I'm filming on my iPhone on the dashboard, and the bloke in front's, he's got his brake lights on, and they're flashing, but they're not flashing in real life. They're just flashing on my camera. That's a bit weird. I think for our 4th day, I think I'm going to go to his house and he's going to cook. He's a really keen cook. I have never ever known a man that cooks like that. I know, obviously I know like chefs on the telly and things, but I've never met a man who cooks, so that is going to be a proper experience. He knows that I like Italian, so I would imagine that he'd go down that kind of road with me. But yeah, I'm excited to see what I get for my dinner. And it's just nice spending time with someone who actually wants to be with you and doesn't want something from you, you know, apart from your time. It's refreshing, and my coffee's very hot. I woke up on Saturday morning, and I don't know what I've been doing, but in my sleep, when I woke up, my tongue was completely stuck to the roof of my mouth. I must have been sleeping with my mouth open, but with my tongue up, and it was a real effort to kind of pull it off. Well, not pull it off, you know, move it off by itself. And then when I was having a coffee on Saturday morning, I thought, ow, what's that? And where it had been stuck to the top of my mouth, I had loads of little like blister things, you know, like if you take a really, really hot drink. That's what's reminded me. When you take a hot drink and then it's too hot and it kind of burns your tongue and gives little blisters. Now, see where those cars coming round to the right here? That's the way we would ordinarily come in. So that would be me, that red car there, coming in that way. And then we joined this road and we're heading through the town centre of Wokingham. Do you know where we are? Have you caught up yet? Do you recognise the roads?